The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? On the return, Tremont Smith. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. The Falcons at 5-3 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Fighting through, and he's got space. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Tony Pollard. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. That's going to be taken in inside the 5, but the fair catch will move it out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Quick pass out to Miller. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing is Hurts. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
63.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 5. He's got the hook up to Miller. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Vikings have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So here's Shudak following the touchdown, back out to kick off. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Hurts. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, here's Gibbs. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a first and 10. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now Shudak for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Back out is Shudak here as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
2nd and 2. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect. Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jahmyr Gibbs with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And the lead is up to 15 now. So then after the made field goal, Shudak back out to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll set up a throw. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On third down, it's Pollard. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This one into the hands of Pitts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Gibbs. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73.
Hurts going to move him around. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On first down, Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Hey, easy, 53. Hey! Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni.
Second down, here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Out. Go Silver, ready?
Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going to try and throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Jahmyr Gibbs, 58 yards. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So here's Shudak following the touchdown, back out to kick off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On second down, it's Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Swinging this out for Pollard. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 2nd and 3. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
They go play action with Hurts. That is caught. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. A gain of 22.
No touch that. No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Miller on the catch over the middle. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Hurts to throw. Finding Miller once more, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Great, set. 73, 63. Kyle left Yanni.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. It's complete. It's Miller. And some room to maneuver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Shit's simple. Beat a nigga to submission. That's how it is. Check down. Can't guard. Can't guard. You know what I'm saying? Put him in a pickle, keep him there. They get stressed out. They don't like that. Shit easy. I respect the nigga who can just take an ass whooping though. You know what I'm saying? Call it quits. Not me scoring the most points.